Digital to analog converter of LPC2148. First, go through the features of DAC. This LPC2148 has 10-bit digital to analog converter. So 10-bit input, digital input we have to provide to this DAC and it will be converted into analog signal. Then the DAC used here is register string architecture DAC. It has a buffer output. Power down mode is also available. So whenever we are not using this DAC, it can go to the power down mode. Then selectable speed versus power. This feature is available. So we can select the speed and according to speed, the power consumption will vary. The port terminal where the output is available is P0.25. So 25 pin number of port 0 can be used or it is used to get a analog output of this DAC. So this function is used for pin cell 1 register. So in pin cell 1 register, as you know, pin cell 0 register is used for lower 16 bits of port 0 and pin cell 1 register is used for higher 16 bit of port 0. So to select this particular feature, that is output voltage of DAC will be available at this particular pin. We have to use this function, means in pin cell 1 register we have to store here 1 0. So for pin number 25, these 2 bits are used. As you know, the first 2 bits of pin cell 1 register are used for pin number P0.16. So these 2 bits are for pin 0.16, these 2 for 17. So these 2 bits are used for pin P0.25. So these 2 bits should be initialized with value 10. So we'll initialize pin cell 1 register with this value. These are the pins used for DAC. The first pin is A out, where we get the analog output voltage. So this output voltage we can compute using input digital voltage. So for that, the value, digital value is divided by 1024. 1024 is as per the resolution of DAC. This DAC is of 10 bits. So 2 raised to power 10 is 1024. So digital input value divided by 1024 multiplied by reference voltage. Generally we use reference voltage as a 3 volt. So for each digital input, using this formula, we can find analog output. Then it requires a reference voltage terminal where we can connect the reference voltage, then the supply voltage, and this is the ground terminal. So only one important resistor is needed for this DAC. So that is called a DAC resistor or digital to analog control resistor. You can call it DACR resistor. So 0 to 5 bits of this resistor are reserved. So we are not going to use this resistor. These bits are important. Bit number 6 to bit number 15 of these resistors, where we have to store digital input voltage. So user will store 10-bit digital input in this bit number 6 to 15. This DAC will convert this digital input into analog. So whenever we are going to write a program, we have to store digital input value into this 10 bit, 6 to 15 bit. Bit number 16 is bias, as here speed option is available. So we can initialize this bit number 16 with value 0. So if it is initialized with 0, the conversion time is 1 microsecond maximum, but the current consumption is 700 microampere. You can initialize this bit with value 1. So with this value 1, it takes a time 2.5 microsecond for conversion, but it consumes the current of 350 microampere. So these bits are important. By default, this 16 bit number 16 is initialized with value 0. So we can use this 1 microsecond conversion time period. If you want less power consumption, we can initialize with this one value. But these bits are important where we have to store the value of input voltage. These bits are again reserve bits, so we are not going to use these bits. Now, whenever we want to write a program, for example, to generate a square wave, we can write a program using DAC. So in that case, what logic we'll use to store a value between this bit 6 bit number 6 to 15? Suppose I want a full output voltage, so highest output voltage I want. So what I will do, we can initialize all these digits, lower digits, with value 1, and then we'll perform an operation shift left direction by 6 bit. So if we shift this data is 3FF, and if we shift this data left direction by 6 bit, what data we'll get here? We'll get this 10 ones. Here we have initialized with value 1 from D0 to D9. So this 1 will be shifted by 10 bits, and this 1 will be stored from D6 to D15. We want to store value 1 here because we want a full analog, highest analog voltage. So what logic we'll use while writing a program? Initialize lower bits and then shift this data by 6 bit in left direction. So this data will be stored in bit number D6 to bit number 15. As per your choice, D16 bit can be initialized with 0 or with 1. So this logic we are going to use. Now we'll write a first program to generate a square wave using this DAC. So main program, here we have to include this file LPC2148, or here 4x.h, and then a delay program is written according to the on time of delay and off time of the square wave. We can change this value. If you want duty cycle other than 50%, then we have to write two delay program, one for T on and other for T off. Here we are going to write a program for 50% duty cycle. So delay loop is written here. Then we'll start a main program. So first thing is initialize this pin cell register. So pin cell register is initialized. We are using P0.25 to get the output of DAC. So it is the output pin. So this 2 bits should be initialized with value 10. If you convert into hex, we'll get this value, and this value is stored in pin cell 1 register. Now this P0.25 we are using as a output pin. So using direction register, we have initialized with this value. So pin P0.25 is used as a output pin. Then here delay is called. Without delay also you can write a program. Then in while one loop, we'll first initialize this DACR register to get a logic 1 at output terminal. That means highest analog value at P0.25. So the logic, as I told you, first we'll initialize this register. We'll take this value 3FF and we'll shift this value in left direction by 6 bit. So all 10 bits of digital input are at logic 1. So this digital value will be converted into analog by DAC, and the highest value, that is 3 volt, will be available at P0.25. So this is for T on. So we'll call a delay to get a T on period. Then we want a zero output for t of time period. So for that we'll take a 0 0. You can initialize with 0 0. Here no need to shift the data left by 6 bit, but I have used the same logic. So 000h, that is shifted by 6 bit. Again we'll call a delay for t of period, and that is the end of the program. Here once again delay is called. No need of this delay also, and since we have initialized this main with integer, we'll use here return 0. So this program will give us a square wave signal at pin number P0.25. If we want to change a T on and T off, we can change a delay value. Then we'll write a program to generate a ramp signal. So this type of signal we want to generate. No need of delay. So directly we'll start writing a main program. Here integer j I have initialized. Then same pin cell 1 register initialized to select the function of P0.25. IO direction register is initialized. Delay is called. If you don't want, you can neglect this delay. Then in while one loop, what we'll do, we'll start sending from value 0 and the final value is 3FFH. So what will happen, we'll get this increasing line because we are sending the input and input is increased by one digit. So this type of signal will get. So this value, analog output value, is for 3 volt and this value is for 0 volt. So we'll first send a logic 0, we'll increment it continuously till it becomes 3FFH. After that again we'll repeat this cycle. So for that we are writing a program in while loop. So here I have initialized j with 0 0 and I am going to increment it up to value 3FF. So here j plus plus. So in DACR register, whatever value of j is available, that will shift by left bit because we want to initialize this digital value from D6 bit to D15 bit. And just for loop it is completed because j is incremented by 1 every time and that value will shift in left direction and store in DACR register. So automatically this DAC will convert this digital analog into digital input into analog output. So return 0, that completes the program for ramp. While one we have used, so continuously it will generate a same signal. Now try to write a program for triangular signal generation. The same logic for whatever logic we have used for ramp signal generation, same will use for this increasing signal. And when the signal will reach to value 3FFH, we'll start decrementing it by 1 until it reaches to value 0 volt, and we'll repeat this cycle continuously. So same initialization of pin cell 1 register, IODIR register called delay, and in while one loop, so first we'll start incrementing this j and till j becomes 0x3FFH. So this is for increasing signal. So this is for increasing of this signal, triangular signal, and when it reaches to this FFH, 3FFH, it will come out of this loop and will start decrementing this. So for j is equal to 3FF to j is less than or equal to 0 0, will decrement to value of j and will send this value, will store this value in DACR register. We are shifting this value by 6 bit. So it will generate a triangular signal. So using this logic, we can write a program to generate any type of signal. You can try for staircase signal also.